Who's going to protest for you?
We are protesting for you because you've got to use the NHS just like all of us. You get sick as well, just like the rest of us. There's going to be no beds for you either.
Sorry, you.
Inspector.
What's the triangle for? Triangle on you. It's here, you. Is that what it means?
Morning.
Is it just
Could
like
you just explain what that triangle
safety
means?
thing?
Hi, are you okay?
Yeah, what does triangle mean on your side?
It's just the, just our department.
Department.
That's all.
Are there any different symbols? Like,
Yes.
what are there?
I'll speak to you in a minute, I'm just on the radio.
Could you give him permission to speak
No,
to
I'm
me?
just on the radio, so just let me deal with this, alright?
Perhaps you could speak to me. I give you permission.
Hey, you take orders from G4S, they take the job from you. I know that.
Do you want to just get to move?
Do you want to move off here, Paul?
Hands up! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! She's not breaking no laws. There's a space here. There's a space here. Everything's okay in a minute. Hands off! Hands off! Do not touch her. She's a minor. Get your hands off her now. She's a minor. She touched her. Get your hands on her. Do not speak to her. She wishes not to speak to you.
You can move forward one step.
She wishes not to speak to you. Don't touch her. Don't speak to her. She's a minor.
One step.
You need to speak to her parents. No, I can't speak to anybody. I don't wish to speak to you. I don't wish to speak to you. That's my human right. I have a right to speak to nobody. You have a right to remain silent. I choose to execute that right.
I'm trying to look after you.
Ignore him. You have a right to remain silent. Is it an order or a request?
I don't know the amount of times they've opened fire on children.
What do you need, Ed? What does it mean there? Because he doesn't really need you. Hey, gents, can you start moving back, please? I want to know. Please start moving back. Please start moving back. Please start moving back. Please start moving back. Don't stop pushing. Don't stop it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa! Hey, there's children down there. I'm protecting her. She's got to stop pushing. Don't stop That's Stay back!
Where's the kid? Where's the little girl? Where's the little girl?
Be arrested, mate! Officer, who the hell do you think? Swear one more time, I'll arrest you!
I said move back.
You're the one touching him. I'm not. Where's he? Where is it? Hey? How are you doing? Where is it? It's a little boy, scared little boy, following orders. That's in the big one, squashing little kids. Little kids, man. Stand back. Why little kids? Do it. One little bit more. I know you're too much remorse in that little tiny mind of yours. You see when you look into something, it's like bacon. You know what I mean? Little girl there, you're happily doing what you're doing. That is disgraceful. Honestly, if you can sit there and smile and feel good about you, then you are the lowest of the low. Seriously, no. And honestly, and that's not, I'm not degrading. I think you should think about yourself, right? And think about how low that really is, right? Yeah? Because you know what it is, don't you? You know what it is, don't you? Just grabbing me by the neck. Absolute scum. Honestly. Keep things going, as bad as people.
I know, I've got a picture of it.
And you be taking paedophiles as well, don't you? You could be a mason who does all that as well, aren't you? Eh? Jabouyan, you know that, don't you? Yeah? Is that what you are? Is that what you are? Yeah? Do you do all the ritual when you put the thing in your neck? Blinded and all that? Yeah? You probably are, that's what it is. That's why they send you to the dirty world, don't they? Yeah, this is what it is. You're going to have to do more. You're going to have your job. What's going to happen then? They're already standing there giving you orders, telling you to stand down, and you've got to do it, haven't you? And this is what's happening. You are nothing. Yeah? You're following idiots. That's it, basically. And you know it. You know what's going to happen on G4S, right? All your pensions are gone, and your jobs are gone, yeah? Who's going to be looking after you then? Because you're going to end up pitching to them again because of things like this. You're going to end up pitching to them more on your backside, yeah? You're not going to get the help you can buy, are you? No. Because what? Why? Because you're poor. You want children. Yeah? And you go to sleep at night and you think about this. Yeah. I'm not seeing you tonight, you dream about it. I'm not going to see you when you're see me, yeah? Yeah, give me your number. I'm not different, I'll be an operator. Yeah?
You're locked out with us as well now.
No, it's our rules! Right, guys! How many of us is there? And how many of these is there now? Your hands are on my neck either. If you sort of sound like me, put your hands. See you later, officer.
This is a peaceful protest. Please feel free to come and join us.
Come on, TAU here.
Peaceful protest.
You care about the old, let's join us. Shut me up then, Danny. Public building! Thanks very much. This is a public building! Please, we're not to close the door so you can enter. This is a public building! Alright!
If you can get up and move off, they're going to move down the door. They're going to start a kind of I don't appreciate being
So what's your opinion about homeless people?
I'm here to do my job. I'm not going to get into an ethical debate with you.
You're acting like fascists! Hey, what? Hey, what?
Thanks for popping in. See you later.
Have you witnessed some of the things that's gone on today?
I've witnessed it all.
Been involved. Can you tell me anything what you've witnessed?
I witnessed the people standing up and being heard, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
Did you see the police, the way they reacted?
I did, yeah, and I thought, to be honest, it was childish. Really, really childish. And a demonstration of fear, that's all it was.
My name's David. I'm here as a homeless, live on the streets of Manchester, and today there's a big protest going on at Manchester City Council regarding the cuts that they've made, which is £68 million to do with the mental health and homeless section.
Have you witnessed some of the things that have been going on today?
Yes, I've been here from the start.
Yeah, and what have you witnessed today?
Well, I witnessed it. I wouldn't say it's been always been peaceful. There was a few people that sort of tried to barge their way in and got into the town hall. The police were very, and the security were quite very heavy-handed actually, and they've not dealt with it on the best of situations. But yeah, they seem to calm down now and they seem to disappear.
And how long have you been homeless?
15 years.
15 years?
Yeah, on and off, yes.
Are you one of the Manchester Angels?
I am, yeah. I do this every Saturday night. I've done it for the last about 10 weeks, 3 months, something like that. I do it every Saturday. I just like helping people. I just like helping them out.
Do you have any internet access? I know you're.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can use it at the library. I go to the library every day, so I get access to the library every day. So yeah, I always check my emails and stuff. Yeah.
How hard do you find it being homeless?
It can be difficult at times. You know, very difficult, especially when late at night. I mean, you're very vulnerable. People look down at you. They might spit on you or pee on you or try and kick you. You know, so you are very. You know, it can be quite a lonely place. You know.
Are there generally a lot of supportive people who try and support you when you're passing by?
Yeah, there is. You know, I've met, like I said, I'm just usually down there at Lincoln Square. I've met quite a few of the football players. You know, they go into Wings restaurant and Wayne Rooney, Van Persie, they've given me, you know, I've had some good drops, you know, off them. I met David Cameron a couple of years back in London. I challenged him to sleep on the bench with me one night. He said he can't, it's too dangerous. And I said to him, well, actually, you've got all the armed police you want in the world, protection. I said, it's dangerous for me, you know. So with David Cameron, you know, he needs to get, you know, his finger out of his backside and to actually come and experience it himself, you know what I mean?
So maybe you could ask David Cameron if he watches this. If David Cameron's watching this, what could you ask him?
Well, David, I mean, while you're, you know, safe and well in your bed at number 10 Downing Street every night of the week, I mean, you know, can you explain to me, or answer me, why have you done all these cutbacks? Why have you know, put all these new rules in regarding benefits and stuff? People are getting sanctioned all the time. I mean, you know, and you know, there's no need for it. I mean, you know, money needs to be. You can spend money on Syria and other countries when there's wars going on, which is a good thing. But actually, charities need to start at home. That 60 million that you've recently given to Syria, that could be spent on the services in Britain.
I think what you're actually saying there, a lot of people share that.
Yeah, that money can be spent, you know, in giving to each city, or maybe give them a million quid each, you know, which would make a big difference, you know, because like here now all the hostels are shutting down. Only about 18 months ago they shut the Salvation Army down. This was a 128 bedded hostel, you know.
And with regards to David Cameron, he might not get in power this time. Who do you think might do it?
Well, to be honest, I think I think he will get in power. I think it'll be a coalition government. It will be Ed Miliband, Labour and Conservatives. Obviously, David Cameron will stay as Prime Minister because he's, you know, that's the way it works. But yeah, I think he will be. If not, it'll be Ed Miliband. But I doubt it'll be a coalition government again.
Will you be voting?
No. It's difficult to vote anyway. You're homeless. I mean, you know, you can do it, but
right. So you can't vote. So
you can, but it's not big. But you need to get a polling car sent to different places, and some of the day centres now are shutting down. Like Bruce Centre just shut down. The Beacons is shut down for 6 months. Like we redone. It's like we've done. That's another place every day of the week. And night time they used to do food at night time, half 8 to 9:30. That's another place that is not available now. Like with hot meals every night.
So it sounds like they're making it harder for you to even vote.
Yeah. But yet, you know, then the police are wondering why, or the government are wondering why so many people out on the streets begging. You know what I mean? Okay, a lot of them, you know, are addicted. I mean, you know, they say 92.2% is addictive, you know, that's on the streets. But you have got genuine people that, you know, that can't feed themselves.
Are you familiar where all the politicians and the Prime Minister's education comes from?
Yes, I do.
Is it all the same place, or
a lot of them have been to, you know, Oxford, Cambridge. I mean, all different sort of universities. I mean, you know, I know that David Cameron's come from a very wealthy background. You know, before he became Prime Minister. You know, but yeah, you know, he's still earning £250 a year as Prime Minister.
So would you say their education is probably a bit of a brainwashing?
I say their education's got nowhere.
Do you think they're actually brainwashed to do what they're told to do, and then when they get in power, they are in power because they've been told what to do that job?
Yes, I do. You know, David Cameron says jump, they say how high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the reason why I asked that question, I've heard that so many times before.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All right, no problem.
My daughter, she was, how can I explain it? She was sort of wedged by the policeman with his knee stuck in her chest here, wedging her against the railing in the wall. I continuously asked him, you know, to leave her alone and make a bit of a space, but the police officer continued to assault my 14-year-old daughter. So in the meantime, this has happened.
Was that in the incident around the doorway, around the other side?
Yeah, around the entrance of the town hall.
Grab that throat swab, and then I'm going to get angry. And then her little girl is trapped in between two of them.
Listen to this though, go on.
The two officers were there, the little girl was there, she was in front, and all I've done, like, they were crushing her, like a Hillsborough thing. Today's the anniversary of Hillsborough, and I'm trying to pull the guy away from her, and then
We even said, let's make a walkway, and then some other police said that as well. So we tried to make a walkway.
Female officers trying to do it.
Fair play to you then, exactly. Like where it says you're the fair play one.
We needed a walkway because people needed to still be able to.
But then that's when that didn't get stuck to, and that's when it escalated. And we're not responsible for some people who get more escalated.
And look at that. It did to me, but trying to save my daughter.
That I'm quite aware that there's a few different groups here as well.
But the primary reason for today was feeding the homeless and bringing attention to that cause, as you know.
I spoke to Wesley, I know all about Wesley's campaign. And I know what you're trying to do. Obviously, I didn't think that was in the plans today, for, you know, what I knew. But it's happened, here we are. I spoke to Wesley already, a meeting's been arranged for tomorrow, which Wesley's going to attend with me and with the relevant people. We're going to sit round the table and take it from there.
No, you don't need to say that. Fuck you, man. You don't need to say that. I need to support the cause. You guys been cunts to me. My issue was with this guy.
I need you. Right, you're not supporting anything right now.
Bye!
We don't want your support. I don't need your support. Swear down. Bad guy. Honestly. Bad guy, him. Don't walk back up when you just walked away in disgust, you weirdo!
I will stand wherever I want. You know I will, weirdo.
And you will make any accusation I want. Who cares if you know where I live? Go on, walk away again.
Keep the peace, lads, yeah?
What are you guys going to do? You're going to assault me? You're going to attack me? What are you going to do?
They're going to show you.
See what you started? Yeah, you did start it.
They're going to show you. Can I make one stand here? You look how big of a sausage you look in front of everything.
Where's my harangue? Violent.
I'm a bit concerned about your safety, basically.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm okay. I'm an adult. Thank you.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you're an adult. But
So,
I'm just checking that you're all right. Because at the moment,
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? I'm concerned for your safety.
I'm fine. But when you were
Because
there,
you're not physically large.
you were surrounded by a lot of people.
It's on video as well, actually.
No, he walked away and then he walked back.
Swearing, wanting to get him in the
He
face.
walked away
No
and then he
reason,
walked
really.
back.
I'm a big guy.
I think he knows what he's doing. He's
Don't you be worried about him. We weren't going to attack him.
Professional agitator.
He walked away in disgust and then he chose to come back and carry it
So
on.
at the end of the day, if people are here to protest about the homelessness, then that's fine. But we don't want to argue and do it.
No, it's not far from
This
that.
view works exactly against everything you're trying to do.
Yeah, no. He works against
Definitely
everything we're
not.
trying to do, and I've seen this
Thank
over
you.
many times. The thing is, mate, I've seen out for many
Conspiracy theories.
Listen, Charlie, I know you are. I've seen what you're about.
Professional
I've seen many
agitator,
things.
agent, all this fucking nonsense, man. It's all
Did
nonsense.
I say? I just said agitator. I didn't say professional, whatever. Why are you trying to say you're professional at anything? To me, you're a buffoon who just seems to be switching, changing all the time. This is what seems to happen. It seems like that. You know, like 1 minute you're against and 1 minute, next minute you're for. You seem to come to the movement and all of a sudden start changing.
Fuck you, man.
Here he goes again. Police! I say bless you, mate. Charlie, I say bless you, mate. You keep swearing at me. I say bless you, mate. You know what I mean, mate? Swearing at me. Charlie, bless you, mate. Bless you. No, bless you, Charlie. Charlie, no need for this, is he, man? You know what I mean? Where's the love, man? Where's the love? Come on, do you want me to do? Charlie, where's the love? Where's the love, police?
Look at you, it's great. You're chatting to Charlie. Whoa, big guy, big guy.
Charlie, you honestly think you're something, really, mate? Charlie,
Look, he turns his back. It's a hit and run.
You're thinking to Charlie.
Abuse and then turn his back. That's a hit and run. That's a cowardly act,
I know,
mate.
absolutely.
A very cowardly act.
He's got this ego.
I mean, here's the rise.
I don't want a rise from you. I want you to go away, mate.
I want to get a rise out.
I want you to go away.
In front of you. That'd get a rise, wouldn't it?
Just leave. We don't want you.
Charlie, if I want to get a rise out, I'll put you in front of you. Like your wife. Alright, I got a rise, didn't it?
Come on then, big guy. Come on then, big guy. Oh, you got your moment of fame. Good for you. Good for you. You insulted me. Good for you. Nice guy.
Can you tell me what that was all about?
Well, it's Charlie Vitch. I mean, I don't know what people actually know about Charlie Vitch, but I've over the time now, obviously, I've turned up at many different protests, over many different things going on, and he always seems to be there in the background. Now, the first indication I had that he was actually part of movements and was helping movement, what seems to be happening, he seems to be like an agitator. I don't know if people are aware, but he is actually up for pay for this. You can actually hire him as an protest agent or whatever you may call it. But I've noticed there, I mean, like, a lot of the time it seems like he's doing videos with a good cause, but then when you look at the agenda behind it and the stuff that he's actually saying, he's not all about that. He tends to twist a lot of his stuff. He tends to agitate people for no reason. I've seen him doing it a lot of the Palestine rallies. So in all fairness, yeah, he's just a full-on bad egg, you know what I mean? And then at the Wake Up Manchester one time, he was there, Joan was singing, Real Nice Lady, and he thought it seemed fit to go and make a video just listening to her singing and just literally repeatedly slagging her off as the way she's singing and saying this isn't noise, no this is noise, this is disgraceful. So in all fairness, I think he's just a complete utter tit.
And the song had
sorry
a good,
about that. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's,
and then at some point during the conversation, I just want to get this in as the child's mother, he started telling everyone to F off and started effing and jeffing in front of my little girl.
So
now, I know swearing's not the worst thing in the world, but at the end of the day, I don't bring her to a peaceful protest to expect her to hear other protesters on the movement swearing at people for no reason and being really aggressive, because we're not supposed to be about that. And he's not giving out any of the peace and love. I've heard a lot of stories about him, but I don't really know him myself. But I do know that he's rude, I know that he's aggressive, and I know that he's not bothered if there's little kids about, because he's just demonstrated that now.
Well, yeah.
There we go. That's all we can say really about him, basically, yeah.
Alright, cheers. Charlie, I've just been talking to the gentleman, and he's been telling me some things that he has a problem with you and the reasons. Obviously, that's fair to the things. Can you tell me what you know about the guy?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
No.
What do you
Basically, he's a secret agent, alright?
Don't worry,
MI5, child abuser, secret agent.
Shaken, not stirred.
Well, off camera, I'm not sure if it's off or on camera, he did say that
No, dude,
denied knowing someone called Danny with the love police. Can you just tell me if that was true or not?
Dude, don't shit stir, I'm not interested.
No, not shit stirring, that's what he said. But I'm just going to ask you one question, right?
As long as you're polite to me and not shit stirring, are you going to shit stir?
Not at all. But basically, I just want to know, is there anything you want to say? I'll give you the chance to say anything at all about the situation that went on. Is that fair?
How polite of you. Yes, I will have to say something like that. Basically, I'm good at what I do. I get shots and I get access to things because I try and I'm polite. And today at the town hall, I was the only protester that managed to get in because I ran round the side, asked very politely, lied, said I was a tourist, and got in. Got the shots from the inside. And for that, accusations of police agent, informer, professional agitator, and it's all bullshit. Bullshit. It's bullshit, and that's it.
I wasn't being aggressive or anything. I was protecting children, and they were.
I was even shouting at them. I was shouting at them. I'm protecting the children. You're hurting the children.
Because they were manhandling underage girls.
Yeah, the thing was, those barriers were up. You see the signs on the top like that. So they were basically stood on the line trying to.
Barriers were nowhere near. We were down the line.
If you don't mind, I'd like to show you how hard they were gripping them children on your arm. If you don't mind me showing you on your arm.
I'd rather you didn't.
Well, basically, like they were gripping the children like that. I could see the amount of force being used.
Well, I've spoken to the child's
they should be suspended
guardian over there, and I've explained what the procedure is. It's the duty inspector that they need to speak to, not myself, unfortunately. But if you've got a complaint to make, then that's what they can do. She's fully aware, because I've just had that conversation and it's all on camera.
Your personal opinion, should the police officers that handled it have handled it better?
I can't speak for every officer that's there and every
If you were in that situation, if you were them, would you have handled it better yourself? If you were in their position?
All I'm after is obviously just clearing the steps area, and then obviously, like I said, we've got this meeting arranged tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have results after that, or an update of some description.
We had a police officer call us outcasts.
Actual police officers. I'd rather deal with PCSOs than the actual police.
The PCSOs, they don't mind us, they get along with us.
Police
the
officer
coppers,
the other
mate,
morning,
they hate us, absolutely despise us, they do.
She misheard what I said. I said I'm getting up in a minute and I just moved my stuff. She misheard what I said. And then she turned around and she went, I will arrest you for trespass. Started getting absolutely obnoxious and rude with me. She misheard what I said. She thought I said that I wasn't moving. And then she phoned animal welfare on me, saying that my dog was bleeding.
I mean, that dog looks perfectly fine to you, don't she?
Really a bit tired.
Animal welfare even checked on her. Bella had the cheek to jump in car and sit in driver's seat and everything.
Yeah, you had a ride with the animal welfare officer.
Did she? Did she actually go around in the car?
No, she just stayed put. Hey? I'm just packing up my stuff because, like, obviously they want us to move, don't they? Even though the public steps, but you know, I'm going to be nice with her because she's nice.
No, technically every single bit of this ground is public.
I know.
But we're still not allowed to stand here.
Right. For that.
Right.
Sign up there. Neutral free zone.
I think that's the shot.
Oh, we've got the generator on.
Yeah, we're sat next to the paedophiles in power.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Come here, darling. Hold on to Baphomet. Hold on to Baphomet.
Come on, Wes.
Just hold on to Baphomet.
Well, the thing is, if the passer-by actually stopped and spoke to us, we wouldn't have to.
All they want, they just don't want graffiti on this.
Yeah, but they also don't want the homeless. That's what this is about, actually.
Yeah, no,
they walk past them in the street, they ignore them.
Unfortunately, I'm stuck in the
Yeah, but to be fair, unless it's a formal complaint and the police are actually saying you can get done for it, it's not illegal. It's not chalk isn't illegal. No, I'm saying about the complaints. It'll wash off in the rain. If we have to wash it off with sponges, we will do. But actually, it's not illegal to chalk. So when they complain, just tell them that.
I've actually had a few passes by.
Oh, to tell them to come and speak to them and acknowledge the homeless, and then they wouldn't be having to push them.
What basically has gone on here with the ambulance?
With who, sorry?
Yeah.
So who are you, sorry?
I'm just reporting independently.
Independent, all right. Just, it's a male who's just had a bit too much to drink, basically, so he's just collapsed, that's all.
What are you doing? I don't
What is he going to write?
It's Bob Marley, get up, stand up for your rights.
So you don't actually mind being on camera?
No, I'm alright with it.
How do you feel after what happened to you today in regards to the step from the police?
If anything, it's made me more want to get out there. I'm not put off by it because they'll think they'll be able to get away with it in the future. So I'm just getting back out there and doing as much as I can to stop it from happening.
Can you tell me what happened with the charges with regards to Barton Moss?
Basically, they were dropped because they didn't have enough evidence. And the case has been dismissed. So I am currently suing Greater Manchester Police with my solicitor.
What do you think it is?
Washing up work.
Marshmallows.
Have you any dirty dishes? You can wash them in here.
I'll just dive straight in. Do you want?
Okay.
Is it a big penalty?
I've no idea.
Have you seen what's been going on?
No, not
Did you know there was a march on for the homeless?
No, I didn't.
No? I just wondered if you knew. I just wondered why you know, you was in this area. I thought you might have been involved with what was going on.
We're just
and I thought you might have had an opinion on the homeless in Manchester. Do you have an opinion?
It needs to be stopped. Like, they need to find a way to sort it, definitely. Like, you can't
setting up spikes outside the shop isn't going to do anything, it's just going to make it worse.
There's a nice place in Manchester Cathedral called the Booth Centre. That's a good place for the homeless.
What do they do there? Do you know?
Yeah, they give homeless people free meals, and they try to help them get set up so they can look for a job.
Hold still.
You told me to record you while you were parked on here. You want to tell me why you were parked on here?
It's your prerogative to record me, pal.
Yeah, but I'm asking you why were you parked on here? You asked me to record you.
Sorry?
You asked me to record you, so I'm recording you now.
I can't tell you not to, can I?
Hey?
I can't tell you not to, can I?
I'm just asking you a question. Why do you think you can park on here? All due respect, I weren't recording him. Henchman. Excuse me, you work with him, don't you?
No.
You knew him?
No.
He's called Paul.
Paul?
You said Paul. Did it?
Right, big man.
Oh, look, you're on the telly though. You're on the telly.
Yeah?
I know, yeah. Yeah, we need to, or whenever you can get in, we want you to do a sweep of Central Library. So.
Inside?
Yeah.
Can I park on there inside?
Yeah, I'll get her to drop the ball out.
Are you his boss, like? He asked me to record him, you see, and I was asking him a question. And I wanted to ask him why he was parked on the zebra. You're his boss, aren't you? You're just going to ignore me? Are you going to ignore me as well? Yeah. Perhaps I should just report it, you know. Let them look into it. Who do you think you are? Just give them some advice not to park on zebra crossings. Excuse me, is this private property here? I'm just asking. Is this private property? Yeah. Who said yeah? Who said yeah? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you? Is this private property? Nobody say yeah? I'll assume it's not. Can I just borrow one of you gentlemen for a minute?
Well, I'll take that camera on my face and yeah.
That's not on your face. It's actually
Good night.
on your neck.
Good night.
I don't have got your face on. Respect.
Do you want?
See? I'd just like to borrow one of you just to come up here a second, just for a quick question.
No, sorry, we're busy.
How about if I turn the camera off?
You can ask us a question, but we're here for the time being.
Well, is it legal to park on a zebra crossing?
Is it legal to park on a zebra crossing? No. Have you nothing better to do?
That's not the kind of statement you should be making. I'm sorry,
Why
all due
not?
respect. Because I asked the gentleman off camera why he was parked there, and he said, record me, I don't care. So I put it on and he drove off.
Right. Well, we're busy. It's a police station there, so go and ask him there.
Police station?
Yeah,
right,
there.
Okay, fine. So, with it being a traffic violation,
Yeah.
is there anything I should do about it?
We are busy at this moment in time. There's a police station there.
Yes.
If you go and report it at the front desk.
I don't want to report it.
Okay, well, we're busy
I
at
want
this
to
moment
ask
in
you a
time.
question about should I report it because it's a traffic.
Is there a car parked on a zebra crossing now?
Sorry?
Is there a car parked on a zebra crossing that you'd like us to attend to?
Not now, there isn't. No, but there was. I'm
Right.
just asking the question if I can report it, or if I should.
You're more than welcome to go in and report it at the police station if you'd like to.
Right. And do you think I should, or have I got nothing better to do?
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah. You was actually a bit nice earlier. You really was. You know, you remember me, don't you?
I don't know.
I will put the footage up and somehow get it to you, and I'll remind you of it.
I bet you don't.
There was a lady.
I bet you don't get the footage to me.
Yeah. So you was on these steps earlier, weren't you?
Mm.
Yeah. So I did get some footage of you. And there was a gentleman explaining something to you, wasn't there?
I've no idea.
You not remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Excuse me, while you're waiting, is it illegal to park on a zebra crossing?
Sorry?
Is it illegal to park on a zebra crossing?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, with that
Don't know.
part of the legislation.
Would you ever park on a zebra crossing?
Would I?
If you wasn't on a blue light job?
It would all depend on the situation, wouldn't it?
Would it? You're not supposed to. You don't know that. I'm sorry, you don't seem to know that, so I thought I'd educate you.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay.